Hi everyone, my name is Jessica Raleigh, and this is another edition of Raleigh Rambles where I share some of my thinking out loud for all of you. Today is an anniversary for me. It is 1 year ago today that was my last day with my kiddos in my classroom, and I was leaving teaching and moving into a new position. And I'm really surprised at how I feel about that right now. I would have thought that I would be more emotional about it, that I would be, kind of sad and missing the kids and missing teaching and, maybe be a little bit more reflective and sort of just pensive about the whole thing. And I actually feel really at peace. I don't, I miss the kids and I miss the act of teaching. And there are so many moments that you have in a classroom with kids and building relationships with them and just so many little bits of joy that you don't have in other situations or jobs. But I'm feeling really good about not being in a classroom, and I understand why for myself, but in some ways that troubles me a little bit. And one of the things that I'm grappling with right now is that it was such a good decision for me, and that being out of the classroom has been such a healthy change. And I know I've talked to a lot of teachers who've left teaching who feel the same way. And so, I struggle a lot with, because I'm such a champion for education, public education, and I really do believe that teaching is one of the most important jobs that anybody can do. And yet, when a teacher comes to me and says, gosh, I'm thinking of leaving the classroom, I'm not sure if I can do this anymore, I can't, in good conscience, talk them out of it or try to talk them out of it. There's so many great teachers who I talk to who are just, they're done. And they just can't do it anymore. And teaching is not a career that is very sustainable. And it's really, really difficult to keep balance. That's such an elusive word in teaching when we talk about balance. And it turns into sacrificing one thing or another. If we put work aside, then and focus on family, we often are sacrificing things for our kids or lesson plans or other things that need to happen. And when we focus just on the work and the kids, then we're sacrificing things at home and relationships and taking care of ourselves. And it really saddens me that teaching is not a sustainable profession. It makes me really sad that it's not respected, that it causes so many people so much stress financially and emotionally, and it stresses their relationships and it puts stress on their health. And that's not to say that every teacher experiences that, because there are some teachers who they are career teachers and they have figured it out, and I admire the heck out of them. I don't know how they do it, but somehow they have managed to be amazing teachers and invest 100% in what they're doing at school, and then figure out a way to also invest 100% in their personal lives. And I really admire that. And, if you're one of those teachers, please reach out to me and tell me what is your secret. But I've talked to so many teachers who just, they say it's not sustainable. I can't do this, and it's not healthy for me anymore. And I love teaching more than anything else in the world. And I don't know that anything else will bring me this much joy, but I also can't do it anymore. And it breaks my heart. It really does. And so today I'm sort of thinking about, what do we do? How do we fix this? How do we change it? I want to be part of that movement. I want to be part of the movement that figures out how to make sure that teachers are respected and trusted. And I want to make sure that people can go into teaching and know this is a lifelong career that I can have, and it's not going to be so intensely detrimental to everything else in my life. And so I guess I sort of also have a question to all of you. I know that teaching brings us so much joy, and there are so many amazing things about teaching, but there are also a lot of things that are just so hard. And I want to know, how do we fix it? How do we create something that is sustainable for people, that, so that when someone says, I want to become a teacher, I can look at them and say, you are making the right choice. That is amazing. There's no better job. And when someone says, gosh, I don't know if I want to be in the classroom forever, I can have a balanced conversation with them about it, rather than feeling conflicted about the choices that I've made and the choices that they are thinking of making. So I put that out to all of you. I hope that everyone is doing well, and I hope to talk to you soon.